Well, hello there. Just want to talk to you today about the DJI wireless microphone. Comes in a handy carry bag which contains your lead so that you can plug your microphone into your GoPro, but you do have to use a media mod for a GoPro. But I found that a lot of people have been complaining, saying that the lead that comes with the microphone gives them a little bit of buzz, a bit of feedback, and to use a different TRS cable. So this is the one from Rode. Rode produced this little TRS cable. Pretty cheap to buy. Anyway, so that's what I use when I connect this to the GoPro. Comes with a dead cat. That goes in you've got two of those. And it's a handy little bag to store the things that you might need for your Insta 360. So let's have a look at this. What we have here is a charging box. Inside here is a battery. You've got your USB-C connection there for charging this battery box. When you put the receiver and the two transmitters in the box, it automatically syncs itself with each other and binds the two transmitters to the receiver, as well as charging for the next time you use it. So we'll take the receiver out of the box. Now it comes with this little clip. I don't know if you can see that working. Little tiny clip that you can clip on to the side of your camera. I'll show you that in a minute. But what it does also comes with is, if you've got the DJI Osmo Action 4, you get a little tiny USB-C that you can use in the side of your camera. Now, if you want to use this wireless microphone on your mobile phone, if you haven't got the USB-C, it comes with a lightning connection for your Apple devices. So I'm just going to pop these back in, like so. I said like so. Anyway, right, so this is your transmitter. As you can see, you've got a microphone there, and you've got a jack plug there for a lavalier mic. That's a tiny little wired mic if you need to. You've got a USB port there, USB-C port there, and you've got a power switch. You've got a binding switch, and you've got a record switch. Now, you can use this to record independently to the receiver. So if you want to just record and then download the footage, you can use this and download the footage to your computer using the USB-C connection on the side. Also, what you get on this microphone is again a little tiny clip, and there is a small square magnet. So if you haven't got any pockets to put your microphone or a lapel, if you want to just put it in on your t-shirt, just put the magnet on the inside, or you can put the microphone on the inside, put the magnet on the outside. It's up to you. But yeah, that's a good way of getting it fixed to your body for recording. Don't have it too close to your chin though, because you get there's some effect. I can't remember the name of it now, but there's some effect that if you get it too far behind that flat area, you won't hear so well. But have it quite low down. Anyway, rabbiting on. Now, this tiny little receiver comes with a USB-C charging port. You have a power switch. This side you've got a microphone out. So that, just get my cable. That plugs into there. That goes into your camera. The other one is a headphone jack. So if you want to listen to the audio as you're recording, you can just put your little your headphones into there. Now, you can record in stereo or you can record in mono. It's up to you. So what settings do you need to change for your transmitter? Once you get it, your transmitter and receiver, there are some settings that you can change. You can independently change the gain of the transmitter, and you can change the gain of the receiver. Some cameras will allow you to change the gain of the input on the camera as well. I know I've used this on my stills camera, and I've used this on my Insta360 X3. I've used it in my Gopro, and I'm using it now. Well, we'll be using this in a minute on the Insta360. Sorry, the DJI Osmo Action 4. I should be using that in a minute. Anyway, but I'm going to show you how you connect it up to your GoPro. So this is how I connect up my DJI wireless mic to my GoPro. First of all, you need the media mod, and the media mod comes with two comes with two cold shoes, one this side and one there. Now I've connected this up to the camera using my TRS cable, goes into the slot there. And we'll show you how that sounds in a minute. Well, hello. Here we are on the GoPro Hero11, using the two microphones and receiver on the side. Now, I cannot emphasize enough the fact that you have to change the mic settings from standard mic to powered mic. If you forget to do it and you're running a powered mic, you won't get any sound. Now, if you plug in a standard mic and you're on powered mic, you won't get any sound. Now, the Insta360 and the Osmo Action 4, they automatically detect whether you're running a powered mic or not a powered mic. So that's the way I understand it, because that's the way I've done it, is I've plugged it straight in and I've got sound out. But on the GoPro, you must change the settings or you'll get no sound. Okay, let's go and do the last one, or the next camera in this little test. Well, I've connected up my wireless microphone to my Insta360 X3, and that's how you do it. You connect it up so it's in line of the stitching line, and it's invisible. You do need this bracket on the side though. But yeah, I've connected that up, so we'll see what it sounds like on the Insta360 X3. So here we are. I'm recording now on the Insta360 X3 using these two microphones. So we've got the two transmitters on one receiver, and we should be getting perfect sound. So that's it. Yep. So we're going to get on and do the rest of the video on the Action 4. Okay, thank you very much. Let's go back to the Action 4. Well, we're going to test the microphone now on the DJI Osmo Action 4. Now, what you have to do, let's move you a bit closer so we can see what we're going on. On the back of the receiver, you have to connect this USB-C connector. Now, I don't know if you can see, but you've got a little tiny arrow there, and on the back of that you've got a little tiny arrow there, and of course you've got your connectors. So what you have to do is to line up the arrows. I don't know if you can see, line up the arrows and just slide that on. So now that's ready to be attached to the Action 4. Now what I've got here is I've got a case for it already. This is the small rig case, and you do have access to your USB-C through this case. So there's a USB-C port. I've already taken the door off just to save a bit of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this into there. There we go, that's it. The only downside is that all the information that as a cameraman you need to see, that the volumes that are going on are facing away from you, because that's the view that you'll see as a cameraman. If you're in front of the camera, that's what you'll see. So let's turn this on. So we're on. And I'm going to stop this camera and I'm going to start recording from this one. So we're back recording now on the Action 4, and we've got 2 microphones. So hopefully it will come out in stereo, because I've never actually tested it yet. So because I only ever use mono when I'm recording with the GoPro, simply because there's only me out normally, and there's no point having 2 microphones running. So anyway, so we'll see what happens with this, and this will be the final video in the little test. And what I'm going to say is the settings that you need to change on your cameras, and the setting that you need to change on your microphone and receiver and transmitter setup. Well, simple answer to that is you don't need to change any. This is such a fantastic little microphone. It's the only settings you need to change is on the GoPro, which is over there, and you need to go into the media setting and change the microphone to standard mic plus if you're using a standard mic, or if you're using a powered mic, you must change it to a powered mic. If you don't do that, you won't get any sound. I know, I've done it a few times and had to re-record many times. But on each of these cameras, there is no settings that you need to change. And on the microphone and receiver setup, you don't need to change anything. Although, if someone was speaking very quietly, you can change the gain on that receiver and bring it up, so that brings up the recording levels to the same as the other person. Now, if the other person is speaking very loudly, you can bring the gain back down, and that will improve that sound signal. Also, if you find that both of them are equally as quiet, then you can boost the gain of the receiver as well. So you've got 3 settings that you can change on the DJI wireless microphone, and that's each one of these transmitters and the receiver. You can change the gain independently. And on the Insta 360, you can actually change the gain on the dog over there. You can actually change the gain in the camera as well if you needed to boost it a little bit more. But I find that factory settings for all 3 cameras and the microphone and receiver are just what you need. You don't need to change anything. So anyway, I've rabbited on. So we'll go back into the living room and I'll stitch all this lot together and see if it comes out. See if it's any good. Anyway, catch you later. Bye then.